What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna use the book this time. Good day, good day, good day. Thumbs up the video when you come in, everybody. So, as you guys probably know, there is an eclipse coming up on the 20th. But this one is a little bit different. I don't want anybody to be alarmed. But the eclipse is on the 20th, and then we have a Mercury retrograde on the 21st. So this eclipse that is getting ready to come through is about to be something to see. And we probably going to be in some type of energy. So I definitely want to give you guys a heads up before all this stuff happened. So y'all can be ready. And y'all don't be like, Queen didn't tell me. So I hope you guys are ready for this powerful energy shift we're getting ready to come into, okay? Like I said, it's going to be an eclipse on the 20th and a retrograde on the 21st. So we getting a double whammy. All right. Hopefully this means something good for us, because in our last several readings we've been having, it's been really powerful shifts that's been happening, but they've been looking real positive. So hopefully we don't have to go through the craziness of it all. But okay, let me give you guys the gist of it. So the eclipse that's coming on the 20th is going to be in Aries. The next day, the Mercury retrograde energy is going to be in Taurus. Okay, so just think about Aries, fire, and Taurus, earth. If you know any Aries or Tauruses, then you'll know why I got my eye looking like that, okay? Because that could be, depending on what type of energy we are in, will determine. Let me just put it like this. I don't know if everybody going to be they full 100 complete self, okay? Some of y'all, this might be a little bit difficult. I'm happy that the eclipse is going to be in Aries, though, because I am an Aries. So hopefully that make it a little bit easier for me. But I am going to pull some cards from my Moonology deck. And I'm going to read from the book this time, because I feel like we need to. Since this energy is going to be so doggone strong and we don't know what this is, you know. And then also, it's supposed to be 29 degrees, which is also rare. So it's a lot of things that's kind of strange about this next energy shift we getting ready to have. We already know, for those of you who are Patreons, you already know that we already been feeling some strange stuff going on and happening and whatnot. So y'all know what it is. Thumbs up this video, please, everybody. And let's get into this energy. Once again, as people come in, thumbs up the video, please. Okay. Ooh. Feel intense already. Yes, we have an eclipse on the 20th and a retrograde on the 21st. We getting hit with double energy, y'all. So let's see what Spirit got for us, what we should be doing and what we're prepared for and all that good stuff. All right, y'all. What y'all want us to know about this eclipse / retrograde coming in, hitting us at the same time? Give me more. Give me more information. Dang. Okay. Things jumped across the table. I don't know if that's good yet. Guess we about to find out, huh? Okay. Give me 4 more, please. Give me 4 more. Best energy for us. Ooh, that one came in the reverse. I'm going to leave it. Because I don't normally read these in the reverse. But I feel like with this eclipse and retrograde, we might need to leave that in the reverse. And just take it for what it is, okay? Ooh, okay. This one came in the reverse, too. All right, y'all. We got 2 in reverse. I don't know what that means yet. But I'm going to read from the book. The Moonology book. I don't normally read from my book. I normally just go with it. But the reason why I'm going to read from the book is because eclipse and retrograde energy coming in at the same time is already strange in itself. But then when you got like very powerful energy like Aries and Taurus, bumping heads. I think whatever is happening with these cards, we probably need to take it into consideration. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shoot. I got to look. New moon in Virgo. Okay. All right. So the first card we have out is a, t- a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. All right. I want you guys, some of y'all probably need to get a notebook and take notes because I feel like all of the energy that I'm gonna be reading about for you guys is gonna be important to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Meaning, yes, the eclipse energy is gonna be in Aries, and then the Mercury retrograde the day after is gonna bump heads with Taurus. I feel like this is going to be the chaos of the energy. Okay. So if you guys need to grab a pen and a notepad, get it and write down, take notes of things that may be important to you or things that, um, you feel are significant for what I'm reading. Because I don't normally read from the book like I told you guys. Okay. Good day, everybody. Okay. All right. It says when this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. We've been talking about this. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Okay, so we want to make sure that we understand we are going through a restart and we want to be ready for it. Okay, that's the important part. All right. It says attune to the moon, recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. So if you guys are thinking about eating healthy, exercising, going out for a jog, getting some sun, whatever it is you're thinking about doing, try to make that planned. Okay. I know a lot of times we walk when we feel like walking, or we eat healthy when we feel like we need a salad or something like that. Whatever it is that you're doing, the changes that you're feeling like you need to make, try to make them planned things. Okay. The retrograde is the 21st, the day after the eclipse. The eclipse is in Aries and the retrograde is in Taurus. So we having two very strong energies bumping heads, and they both have horns. Okay, Aries is a ram and Taurus is a bull. So, ciao. Um, Additional meanings for this card is gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without ped, pedantic. I don't know what the hell this word is. Pedantic. Okay, look that shit up. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. Okay. All right. I don't know who reliable, but that sounds good to me. Because, look, I don't be asking nobody for nothing, but I need reliability in my life. Let me tell you something, okay? Um, I'm not going to try to read too much into this because it's a lot. Y'all can go and Google some stuff too. But I'm definitely trying to read the important things so you guys, like I said, can take notes and understand all this different energy that's coming in. So the next card we have is South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. All right? Please don't do that, child. Let the past go. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. So take into consideration that this energy that's coming in is bringing up past life energy. Okay. So a lot of you are not going to feel like yourself. Okay. I'm letting you know right now. It might not be bad. Okay. It may not be crazy. It may not be you wanting to fight people, but it's not going to be your norm. Okay. So you may even want to sit down with people and be like, look, girl, it's the eclipse and a Mercury retrograde coming in. I'm going to be acting a fool, or, I might not be myself. So ride with me. Okay. Also, this energy is supposed to take effect starting on the 20th and can follow us around for the next several months. So, Lord have mercy. Okay, your attune to the moon is I release the past. So if you find yourself in the energy where things are confusing, You may be finding yourself in disagreements, not feeling like yourself, not wanting to do things, not feeling motivated. I release the past, okay? That is your affirmation. Additional meanings for this card: a relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. So pay attention to your energy. If you find yourself drifting into the past, going and trying to dig up old relationships that aren't good for you, remember you are being affected by this eclipse and this retrograde coming in side by side, jumping us, okay? Ciao. Woo, child. I'm gonna have to go drink me some detox tea. I don't know if that's gonna help, but I'm gonna try. Okay. Damn. Ooh, this is annoying. I'm definitely gonna watch this video when I'm done and take my own notes. The next card we have is Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. Full moon in Leo. The Lion. Uh-oh. It says, have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. Okay, y'all, this is the stuff we need to be looking for, okay? This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. Attuned to the moon is be magnificent without being plain too much. PLAIN. Okay? Additional meanings: self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. And, creative urges should be followed. Okay? So if you're feeling creative, handle that. And finally, a friendship may be ending now. Oh man, dang, we losing friends and acting a fool, y'all. This is Listen, if you need to take notes, please take them, okay? Because child, whatever, honey. Ain't nobody got time for this right here though. Did I read the right thing? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, I don't like this. It sounds like some of us gonna be acting a fool. Whew, I'm hot. All right. The next card I have is Bring Love into the Situation, New Moon in Aquarius. Okay. Girl, you missed a lot. Heartbeat. Ooh, I'm hot. Why am I hot? I was fine before I got on here. Okay. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. What kind of word is that? Modernity. Modernity. So this is the time to move forward. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Now, ain't that weird? We going digging up the past with the last card, the love situation, and now they telling us don't look back. See what I'm saying? Confusing, right? Be careful with this, y'all. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. All right? So the change that you get can come quickly. Whether you get it depends on both whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. So I don't think people are going to be that reliable these days, okay? This card comes with a suggestion that you may need to do things independently. All right. So now is not a good time to put faith in other people. I personally would stay away from financial contracts and stuff like that too. Anytime people look unstable, I ain't giving you my money. You got me twisted. Okay. Attune to the moon. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but who you know. I heard that from a gangster movie one time. All right, additional meanings for this card is you need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. And then it says improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Okay, so this is a karmic energy that we got coming in. This is the second card talking about karma. Oh, I don't like this. I'm not lying. This right here is annoying, child. Mm-mm. This look like we about to be all over the place. I'm about to do some yoga and I'm about to do some fine tuning, with my hum yum dum. I don't know what they call, but those. Whew. Ooh, I'm hot. Next we have nothing is yet set in stone with the mutable moon. Excuse me. All right, listen up. Mutable is all about change, shape shifting even. See, didn't we have a reading about shape shifting? Did we not just have a reading about shape shifting? Oh Lord. Okay, and it says that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. Nothing is set in stone, guys, okay? Anything can be changed. As long as your energy is not set in stone, the situation is not set in stone, okay? Remember that. A lot of people think their situation is, forever. Everything is temporary. Change is constant, okay? You can change. Even if you get a sit down with me and get a personal reading, you can change the outcome of anything that comes out in that reading. It's all about you and your energy, okay? You're attuned to the moon is I know that the best will unfold for me. You always got to pray for the best and expect the worst, what Big Mama used to say, okay? Additional meanings for this card. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. So that means you might not be moving as swiftly towards your goal as you would like to be, but yet you're still on that path to it. And that is all right. They're saying just stay focused on the goal, even if you find it's almost like when you go on a diet. Like you might slip up and eat a Twinkie or have a slice of cake or eat something that's outside of the diet. Don't forget about the diet, okay? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Okay, I ate a Twinkie. Let's get back to it, right? So stay the course. Even if you find yourself falling off, oh, I didn't do this today. I was supposed to do that today. It's all right. The day is not over. The week is not over. The month is not over. You can still get right back to it, okay? If you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. You're human. Keep it moving, okay? Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Okay, so be ready for change. That's the only thing people should be comfortable with right now. You should always constantly be ready and expecting change. That's the only thing promised. Okay, and death, of course. We know we all gonna die. Um, Make sure you're not being led astray. That has an exclamation point at the end of it. All right. So, like I said, if they're telling me that people are untrustworthy, I would not be trusting people with my finances right now. If I were you guys, if it's something that you can avoid signing, something you can avoid investing in, or something of the sort, I would hold on for a minute. Okay, let this energy do what it's gonna do. Um, have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay focused. Okay? Stay with it, whatever it means to you. All right? These are some very good messages, child. I might need to start looking at this book a little bit more better. All right. Next, we have the full moon in Sag. Child, if this is all this is a lot of energy coming in at one time, y'all. Lord have mercy. Looking at the bigger picture. All right. Sagittarius full moon. Damn, that's a lot of energy. We got Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, and Sag so far. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minute. These words are freaking annoying. Nobody talks like this. Minutiny. Child, I don't know how to pronounce that. Minutiae. Who talks like that? I've never been in a group that where they ever use this word. Okay. Fretting over whatever this word is can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. Okay. So be careful of yourself not following through. You need to make sure you're following through. If you start something, commit to finish it. If you're not going to finish it, don't start it. Okay. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you see about your current situation? Okay. Sometimes it takes that. Like, even with trucking, like a lot of you guys know I'm a truck driver. With trucking, I remember when I first started and I wasn't comfortable with backing into docks and stuff, my trainer would say, Queen, stop the truck, pull over, breathe, get out, look at, he wanted me to get out of the truck and look at what I needed to, where I needed to place the truck. Sometimes that's what we have to do with our situations in life. Sometimes it's not good to just be like, oh, okay, I'm here, let me just back up, let me just do something. It's like, no, sometimes you need to stop, breathe, and look at the situation. Remember, they told us to think outside the box. So sometimes you need to get out of the situation, stand outside of it, see it for what it is, create a plan in your mind, and then follow through with whatever it is you're doing. Okay. So strategy, using strategy, right? Okay. Okay. So Courtney Z said that word that I can't pronounce means trivial things. Okay. So that word, I've never heard anybody use it, so I don't know how to pronounce it. All right. Uh. All right. So attuned to the moon is take time out for a mini break or adventure. So no matter what is going on, you guys want to make sure that you're resting, relaxing, recharging. Okay. Taking your spiritual bath, smudging, taking time out for yourself to relax, get rid of the world, and enjoy yourself. Okay. Additional meanings for this card is this situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Watch out for past lovers. I'm going to pull some tarot on this too. Okay, this looks crazy. Next, we have be confident without being overconfident to win the day. All right. So be confident, be strong, believe in yourself, but don't start patting yourself on the back until you have accomplished whatever it is you're meant to accomplish. Okay. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Finally, we have find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Okay. All right. This one, the new moon in Aries, which is what the eclipse is bringing in, actually came in the reverse. Let's find out what that means. Wowzers. Not good, okay? But we gonna read it, and I guess we just gonna take whatever they telling us as we ain't doing it. All right? Because they don't even say nothing about if cards come out in the reverse in this deck, okay? This is the card in the upright. It did come out in the reverse, okay? So whatever we read is probably things that we need to look out for or things that is going to be a struggle for us, okay? All right, the flame is lit, okay? A wonderful new start beckons and you're on the right track. Uh-oh, we not. That's why it came out in the reverse, okay? Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. Oh my goodness, that is bad. That mean no, y'all. Oh man, this is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Okay, this is what I'm picking up from this energy. Some of you don't believe in your dreams anymore. Some of you could have given up on your dreams, given up on your passions, given up on things that you started. Drop the ball is what Big Mama just said. Pick that bitch back up. Okay, now is not the time to give up on yourself, on your dreams, and anything that inspires you. If you are inspired by something that you let go of, let's say you were a great writer, when you were in middle school or college or something, and you let go of that thing, I would advise you to pick your pen back up. You get what I'm saying? I would advise you I would advise you to whatever your passions are, to pick those things back up, because they're saying your dreams. This is like things that, you know, not temporary goals, but things you want to happen. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of this troll, please. One of my mods, please get rid of this troll. This gaming person. All right. Attune to the moon. Don't even think about giving up. Thank you, Q. All right. Don't even think about it. It says don't even think about giving up. That is not even on the that's not even on the pick of options that you have, okay? Additional meanings is do your best and be happy with that. So y'all going to be critically judging your own self and your own work, okay? Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan, and a new male is coming into your life. Oh Lord. Okay, well, look like we rejecting that. Because it's showing up in the reverse. You Lord. Weirdo gang. Y'all so funny, girl. I mean, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. All right, we got full moon in Cancer. I shouldn't have pulled so many of these, huh? But we gonna do it. Okay? See, it's what it is. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Uh-oh. I don't like this first sentence. Things are likely to get very heated, as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. Uh-oh, y'all. We finna be crying and stuff. I just finished crying. I don't feel like crying no more. Dang, man. Things are likely to get heated, as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. Oh, man. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. Okay, let me emphasize, right? We're talking about goals and dreams again, which is what we got from the Aries card that was in the reverse on the last one we read. That means whatever it is you're passionate about, I feel like you may have to step on some toes in order to accomplish whatever your goals are, but be very careful, not just about your own emotions that are going to be wrapped up into whatever this dream goal that you have, but be careful of how other people are feeling, okay? I don't think this is just our energy of being sensitive. I feel like people around us are going to be sensitive. Like if somebody calls us and we like, look, I can't talk right now. I'm busy. I'm reading. I'm writing. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They might get, they might cop a little attitude with you. But so just be careful of how other people's, and you might not even be emotional. It could be everybody else around you. All right. Animals too, my big mama just said. All right. You're attuned to the moon. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. Didn't I just say be careful because you might have to step on some toes? So it's kind of like Spirit is saying don't actually step on people's toes. Move around them in a strategic way where um I don't know. I'm getting this, what I'm saying? Like this snaky like type of smooth energy. Remember that little dance we used to do a long time ago where your head would go from side to side? That's what I'm getting. Like moving around, it's kind of like walking through New York City and you got tons of people crossing one street at the same time. People on one side going one way, people on the other side going one way, people shopping, people doing this, people doing that, and you kind of maneuvering through people. I feel like that's the way you need to maneuver through this eclipse energy that's getting ready to go on. And retrograde, Lord have mercy. Okay. All right. Additional meanings for this card is meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Next, we have don't be clingy. Then we have stop sulking. And finally, have you had enough family time lately? So some of you are probably going to need to go around your family or maybe talk to some family on the phone if you aren't physically able to go and sit and chill with them and talk. But family time is going to look like it's pretty important. You may even be getting a lot of communication from family members, people you haven't heard from in a long time. But remember, people are not trustworthy right now. So be careful with that, okay? Do not forget. I hope y'all taking notes like I told y'all to, because let me tell you, some of y'all just be on some hard headed stuff. All right, we got full moon in Gemini. I really hope y'all taking notes. And if y'all didn't, y'all need to go watch the playback and take notes. This energy about to be something else. All right, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. This says, this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. But remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non Gemini message. Least said, soon is mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. So remembering, kind of like the Queen of Swords, she has that sword in her hand, but some people forget swords have two edges. So when you reach out to swing your sword, which would be your words in this sense, you have to be careful because that sword is going to swing back towards you. So being careful with the way you're maneuvering, the way you're swinging that sword around, the way you're speaking to people. Your words could come back to bite you, okay? So be careful. Or you may possibly offend somebody without intending to. All right, you're attuned to the moon. It's have an important conversation, but stay calm, weirdo gang. Something y'all don't like to do, okay? Additional meanings for this card is don't be superficial. Also, someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? Hey, somebody always trying to flirt with me, child. I can't go nowhere. I remember one day I walked out the door and the damn trash man was looking like, I was like, boy, take the trash out. We have you need to laugh off this situation and just move on. And finally, job applications have good prospects. So if you guys are seeking employment, seeking new employment, or whatever the case may be, go ahead and get to it. If you're feeling a certain type of way at the job that you at, your job is pissing you off, your boss is all breathing down your neck and whatnot, go ahead and start putting some job applications in because it looks like that's going to work in your favor. Okay? Just saying. Where you at? 30. All right, this is the last card, and then we're going to pull some tarot, and then I'm going to let this go, because this looks like this energy about to be something to see. All right, this one also, I just realized this damn card came in the reverse, child. You're very close to achieving your goal with the gibbous moon. This came in the reverse, man. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? Wait, let me read that again because I didn't realize they was going to tell a joke. The word gibbous means bulging. It says, what a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. Now, remember this card came in the reverse, okay? Anytime a card that is not meant to be read in the reverse shows up in the reverse, it just means an obstacle, okay? So this bulging, this clear yes, no, we may be getting a clear yes or a clear no, okay? So what you're gathering from this card, take it and look at it as this could be an obstacle. So meaning you might not be sure about the yes, you might not be sure about the no, you might not be sure if you're doing the right thing. Okay, so you want to make sure you're reassuring not just the situation but yourself as well. Okay, so be very careful with that. You're attuned to the moon is I know that I'm on the right track. Okay, speaking is creating. Okay, additional meanings for this card. Now is a good time to review your plans. Remember, the other card we read earlier said put your plans in action. So don't just look over them and review them, but get to it as well. Okay. Keep the momentum going as you move toward your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. I would not do that. Okay. Because this shit came out in reverse. And you need to get back into good health habits. So I feel like these key things with the additional meanings are going to be the things that are going to be difficult, because we already talked about all of that stuff in the other cards. So, ooh, child, I'm going to go back and take some notes and write this stuff down in my notebook. Whatever. Ain't nobody got time for this, spirit. Listen, an eclipse and a freaking retrograde side by side, Aries and Taurus energy. This is about to be something. I'm gonna be checking my emails often. I haven't checked my emails yet, but I'm going to. I haven't checked them since everything happened with my brother, but I'm going to check them because I'm pretty sure some people probably looking for some readings and stuff like that. I haven't been myself emotionally. That's the reason why I haven't really looked at my emails. But now I'm starting to feel back to myself, so I'm going to and start taking personals and stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys have some issues or something like that coming up, make sure you leave me emails, because I read those. Sometimes that be like the highlight of my day. I'll be like, I ain't doing nothing but reading emails today. I don't feel like it. Okay. Doing this work is really heavy. Sometimes, when I was really early on my journey with it being a tarot reader, I never understood how some of those readers would be like, yeah, I did 8 readings today. I'd be like, wow. You're dope. Because sometimes my energy, it won't let me. Like I literally have to shut myself down, because I will like energetically I'll fall apart. And I don't know how people do that. But I do hear a lot of horror stories about readers too. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to read too much into it because it ain't my business. But I just never understood how somebody who does this can sit and do 8 readings in one day for 8 different people they don't know. That's unbelievable to me. And then get on YouTube and do a reading too and be like, yeah, I did 8 readings today. Like, girl, you either superwoman or something wrong with your reading. I'm just saying. Because I can't do that. Okay. Whew. Oh yeah, I know, Q. Yes, and being an empath does not help me at all, because I absorb people's energy, and let me tell you, girl, some of y'all, I be like, what the fuck did I just absorb from you? Because I'm tired. All right, I'm gonna pull from my psychic tarot deck to see if they would like to share any more information with us about this eclipse on the 20th and retrograde on the 21st. Like I said, we being jumped by the freaking planets and astrology right now. This is crazy. All right, what else, Big Mama? What else should we know about this eclipse and Mercury retrograde that's coming in all at the same doggone time? Uh-oh, heart chakra's out first. It isn't upright, though, so that's good. Mm-hmm. Damn. I knew that bastard. I felt this bastard was going to come out. I swear I did. I was like, oh, I don't know why I feel this fool. Ugh, all right. Give me one more so I can explain this sentence, girl. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Okay. So here's the first thing. First card out is the heart chakra. It isn't an upright. Okay. So self-love, pouring love onto other people, maybe feeling a lot of love, emotional. Okay. Your heart is always that thing. Remember, your heart is like your biggest muscle. It pumps blood through your entire body. I don't know why I'm doing that with my hands. Don't judge me. But it pumps blood through your entire body. So this big muscle, right, is the muscle a lot of times that people tend to neglect. It's the one that people build a wall around and go, oh no, I don't want anybody to hurt me. Oh, I'm not giving anybody any of my love. I don't want anybody to love me because it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Well, the reason why love hurts so bad is because, think about it, you're dealing with the biggest muscle in your entire body. You know, I mean, outside of like stuff like your legs and shit like that. Your heart. Do you know how much energy and how much power it takes for it to pump blood through every single tiny vein, every large vein, everything that's going on in your body? That means your heart is working harder than any other thing in your body. Okay. Um, I mean, unless you're doing something problematic like drinking too much or drugs or something, or overworking your kidneys or whatever. But you get what I'm saying, right? Naturally, your heart is the biggest muscle in your body that pumps blood through your entire vessel. So you wanna make sure, and a part of the healing process, when people say you need to heal, you need to heal, you need to heal, everybody's running around yelling, telling everybody to heal, but they're not really telling people how, right? One of the biggest things you can do is practice loving. What does that mean? Okay, I'll give you an example. Something really simple like taking your in, like most people don't eat the two last in pieces of the bread, in their bread pack. Taking those in pieces of bread and going outside, instead of throwing them in the trash or putting them in the garbage disposal, taking them outside and just crumbling them up in the yard so the birds can eat them, right? Or even ants, right? You don't know what you're feeding when you're crumbling it. People think, oh yeah, the birds are going to eat the bread. Yeah, but what about those little bitty pieces that the ants come and get, or the spiders come and eat, or you know what I'm saying? Little things that you don't even take into consideration. Some little worm or something is eating that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you can do something really small, and to you, it doesn't seem like it's making a big deal, right? You're just like, oh, I threw some bread out for the birds. But you just fed like 6 or 7 different species with like a slice of bread. Given, you know how big that is, So your heart, right? Even though it doesn't look very big, it's not bigger than your head, it's not bigger than your legs, it's not bigger than your butt, but it's the importance of it, right? Nurturing your heart, making sure that you're taking into consideration how much work this thing needs to do to pump blood through your whole body. So drinking the right amount of water, making sure you're eating your greens, making sure you're exercising, making sure you're getting on that treadmill for 5 or 10 minutes a day, doing those small things that makes a big difference. Okay. Next, financial and material changes. Okay. We already know these are coming in. We saw this in the Moonology deck. Just being ready. Okay. Always staying ready. Be ready for change. Always be ready for change. Don't ever get fixed in anything. Even if you sign a contract, excuse me, like people will sign contracts. And this is what I don't like about this new age. They always want you signing something that locks you into something, right? It's like, oh, you have a 30-year fixed mortgage. A lot of times if you pay it off early, you get in trouble and they fine you and all this other stuff. It's like, dude, change is constant. Change is the only thing we should be prepping for. You should always be ready for change. Don't ever buy too much. Don't ever get comfortable in a home. Don't ever get comfortable with a vehicle. Don't ever get comfortable with a person. Okay? Change is constant. Don't ever let change sneak up on you and surprise you. You should always be ready for change, good or bad. Okay? And the reason I mentioned that is because the next card we have is temptation. This will be equivalent to the devil card. Okay? I don't want you guys to get scared of this. I want you to understand that sometimes change is difficult. Sometimes change can be very uncomfortable. Sometimes change can seem like a negative thing because we aren't used to it. We aren't ready for it. But if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Okay? That is the motto of Aries. Be ready. Okay? Don't get blindsided by this change. Right? Think about when two people are in a fight. If a person throw their hand back like that and you don't see that hand getting ready to come and smack the crap out of you, you're going to be blindsided by getting smacked. But if you're paying attention, you can duck, right? Or you can block it. So be ready. Next, we have patience. All right. Be very patient with yourself. Be very patient with the process. Things don't always happen in the timing that we want it to happen, but we have to know that it is happening, even when it looks like it's not. All right. Next, we have sacrifice. Okay. Some of us are going to be making some very serious sacrifices right now, being gentle towards people, taking other people into consideration, even kind of dumbing down a little bit. I feel like, especially when it comes to like people you really love and care about, friends, family, but putting Wow. Putting things first that makes sense, right? So maybe neglecting some things that you may do too much. Maybe not being able to watch your favorite television show because you need to work on that book you've been writing. Not being able to go out with your friends because you need to exercise a little bit more, or you need to lay off the alcohol. Not being able to go and see your boyfriend because you need to really catch up on that work project. Making some sort of sacrifice that's going to benefit you and put you in a better position tomorrow than you are in today. Okay? That's what the sacrifice is. Give me one more. Thank you. Okay. Next, this card actually fell directly on top of the heart chakra. It's the third eye chakra. Okay? So that little rant I gave y'all about making sure you understand how to nurture your heart, your head. Your head and your heart go hand in hand. They're married in your body. Okay? Without the brain, the heart doesn't work. Without the heart, the brain doesn't work. And I don't mean insufficient, like you can't be brain dead and your heart still don't pump blood to your body. What I'm saying is your brain has to function in order for everything else to function. Your brain tells your heart to beat. Your brain tells you to breathe. Your brain tells you to survive. Your brain tells you you need to do something. Your brain tells you to get up and be motivated. Your brain tells you you need to use the bathroom. Okay? Your brain and your heart go hand in hand. They do. All right? They are in a relationship in your body, whether you know it or admit it or not. All right? Next, we have deception and envy. Remember, Moonology said do not trust people. The energy is all over the place right now. So be careful. Signing contracts, investments, your money. Be careful, okay? And people. We have new beginnings. See, we get a new beginning in the middle of all this too. Yeah, this is definitely going to be some really confusing energy. I just want you guys, like I said, to be ready for any type of change that's coming in, okay? This new beginning card fell on top of the temptation card. So whatever it is that is the most tempting thing for you, it's coming in to tempt you to try to stop you from this new beginning that you have been granted by the universe. Some of you, this is actually going to be a move, okay, across the country, across the world, going somewhere, traveling, something of the sort, okay? Something to do with that. Next, we have authority. Okay, so standing up for yourself, taking your boss energy and using it for what you're supposed to be using it for, which is being a boss. Okay, some of you are getting ready to start some creative projects that's going to take you from corporate America to working for yourself. All right, remember, follow through. Whatever you start, finish it. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Next, we have shadow. All right. So dealing with our shadow selves, dealing with our shadow energy, facing ourselves, right? This is what I want you guys to get about this shadow energy, okay? You got one person here. And first of all, just notice that this is the same person, okay? Let's not forget that. But this is the same person. Let's take this person as us, okay? You have the light part of you and the dark part of you. You have the sun and you have the moon, okay? You see those two? Sun and moon energy, okay? This is what people need to understand about this, okay? Nobody is completely all light. Even light workers are not completely all light, okay? Think about a battery. A battery cannot power anything without a positive and negative charge, okay? It's the same thing with people. You come with good, you come with bad. You come with ups, you come with downs. You come with happy, you come with sad. You come with angry, you come with peaceful. We all come with it, light workers included, okay? So as long as you embrace those things about yourself, as long as you understand that you are not just a light worker, but there are dark parts of you that can come in handy at certain parts in your life, okay? Some of the nicest people have saved themselves from being abducted, robbed, toe tagged, and all type of stuff because they knew when to tap into this. Okay, so not looking at this part of yourself as a bad thing, but looking at it as your protector, being your own protector, knowing when to tap into that energy that needs to help you. You might be a very passive person. You might be a very nice person. You might have to go to that job interview and show up like the most confident person in the world, even though this person is not that way normally. Okay? Celebrities talk about it all the time. Oh, I'm very shy, but when I get on stage, I turn into Sasha Fierce. The alter ego part of you. Okay? The part that you are. And some of you operate in this and need to know when to tap into this. Okay? So it's all about you. You know you better than I do. All right? But being able to use both sides of yourself in a positive manner, okay? No matter how dark they might be. Give me some more information. All right, girl. Big Mama throwing cards at me. We're going to do one more row of these. And then I'm going to get y'all some advice. Give me one more. This energy right here, child, let me tell you. I'm definitely finna go back and watch this and write these notes down, child. I'm still hot as hell. All right, next we have material harvest. Okay. Understanding that it's okay to take in what you have and understanding that it's enough. Everybody always wants more, right? We live in this energy where everybody wants this big house. Everybody wants a nice car. Everybody wants a Rolls Royce or a Cadillac or whatever, right? But when you really think about it, luxury vehicles are manufactured less, less than non-luxury vehicles. So Honda might produce a 5 million more vehicles than Mercedes Benz, or um, Toyota, or let's say Chevy might produce 10 million more vehicles than Ferrari. Why? Because yeah, you have a lot of people that can afford Ferraris, but how many people are actually going to buy a Ferrari? You know what I'm saying? There's going to be more people that are going to be looking for something affordable, something efficient, something that is reliable, that's going to get them from point A to point B. Most people aren't in a situation in life where they're able to pull their nice Ferrari out of the garage and go driving around the city showing off their new vehicle, right? People who buy Ferraris because they're fun cars. They're for people who have done and accomplished whatever it is that they've accomplished in life. They want to drive fast. They want to show off. They want to pick up women. They want to look good or whatever their reasons. But it's not for efficiency. Okay? Nobody goes out and spends $60,000 on a car for efficiency. When you want an efficient vehicle that's going to help you save gas, that's going to be reliable and get you where you need to go and back home safely, you're going to go spend $20,000 and call it a day, right? That's what smart people do. So understanding that what you have, even though it might be not, it may not be what you want, it's efficient. It's going to get you what you need. Being able to appreciate that part will bring in more for you. If you want more abundance, you have to appreciate what you have first. Spirit says, I've given you this. This is what you need. If you want me to give you what you want, you have to show me that you appreciate and value and use wisely what you need first. Got me? Okay, Big Mama, go on, girl. Next, we have love begins. Okay, so understanding that I know a lot of people are not interested in relationship energy right now, but with this energy that's coming in with this retrograde and eclipse, okay, doubling up on us, understand that love is coming towards you. It is. Okay, you don't have to want it, you don't have to accept it, you have free will, you don't have to, but know that you will be attracting a lot of new suitors. So for those of you who get frustrated about people walking up to you and telling you you look nice and you smell good and what's that you're wearing and all that stuff, just don't get frustrated, because I'm telling you they're coming. Okay, male or female, whatever your energy is. All right, we have fertility. Okay, remember this very first card that came out. Remember the heart chakra? Remember what I told you guys about the heart energy? The heart is the biggest muscle in the body. Nurture that. Okay? Take care of your heart. Healthy heart. Fiber. Fiber rich foods. Water. What do you call that shit? Collagen. Ginseng. Things like that. Things that are going to help aid your heart in what its job is, okay? Which is the biggest job in your body. It's pumping blood through everything. All those little small veins that you don't even know are in there are being pumped through your heart, all right? So remember that. Nurture your heart. Everything else goes with it. Next, we have memories of love. Notice all the green. Lots of heart chakra energy coming out here. Okay, memories of love here. Just know that anything from your past that has gone away, be it somebody passed away or you moved away or you moved to a new country or something, whatever, for whatever reason you guys aren't around each other, just know that you are loved. Okay? Know that. And, leave things where they are. Finally, we have light. Light workers, this has a lot to do with the energy that's being sent down for light workers in specific. Don't get me wrong, everybody will be affected by this energy, but light workers especially. Okay, this is going to probably pertain to light workers way, way, way more than it will the regular population. Bottom of the deck, throat chakra. Remember early on they told us to be careful with our words. Be careful with um understanding that, like I told you guys with the Queen of Swords, how we have that double-edged sword energy, okay? Whatever you say, it could possibly come back to harm you. So be careful with those words. Be careful how you talk to people, how you respond. Apologies if you need to. Careful, careful, careful. Okay? Be careful. Let me see. I'm gonna pull from, let me, I wanna, you know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna pull from my Witch's Wisdom deck again, like I did the other day. I don't normally pull from this deck like that. But this gonna be y'all advice though. Cause yeah, that's how I feel. Whatever, my reading shoe. Alright, let me see. Yeah, let me pull from this Witch's Wisdom deck. I don't know why that one was calling me, and it was weird because I looked at it like, we don't get advice from you. But Spirit said pull it, so I'm pulling it. All right, what's up with this eclipse and Mercury retrograde energy? I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow. I'm gonna try and come back and do a Black community reading for you guys. Another one. I think we at like 5. I think now, but I'm gonna come and do a Black community reading. Another one because this energy, man, is shifting and changing around, and I swear these folks in this community. I just don't know. Anywho, what else you want me to tell everybody why you told me to pick this deck up for, Big Mom? Oh, okay. I see why they want me to use this as the advice. I see very clearly. Got it. Okay. Dang, y'all should see the way these things jumping out of here. Overstood. Totally understand now why they wanted me to use this as advice. Tell me more. Woo. I'm letting them fall. Wherever they fall, I'm just flipping them over. I ain't moving nothing. I refuse, I tell you. Okay. Give me one more. One more, Big Mom. Complete this synthesis. All right. Here we go. Understood. Okay. Yeah, they flying, Q. All right. So these fell all kind of crazy, but I can understand what they're saying here. First things first, the beginning part of the reading, when I read from the Moonology, I really, really want you guys to take notes. Like, seriously, when I said that, I think it's imperative that you do so. First card comes out in sideways. It's the Respect card, Pentacle. Okay. I feel like protection. Okay. Some of you may not be feeling protected or may have not tapped into the energy that is inside. Remember when we were talking about the shadow card with the duality where you were facing the shadow part of yourself and the light part of yourself? Tapping into that energy, getting comfortable with that, being comfortable with using that type of energy. Some people aren't 100% cozy with the FU part of me, right? Because we all have it. Sometimes people just don't tap into it until they've reached their breaking point. And a lot of time that looks really bad. We end up seeing them on the news, right? Where they done snapped or something. So being able to tap into that energy in a healthy manner so that you don't snap. You get what I'm saying? So learning how to balance that, learning how to balance your good, learning how to balance your high vibrational energy and your low vibrational energy, putting those two together so you can create that magnetic field like a battery, like we talked about. Okay, understanding that part, but tapping into the protective part of your own self, learning to stand up for yourself, learning to put people in their place, learning to tell people, listen, these are my boundaries. You're going to respect them, or I'm going to remove myself from your energy. Period, point blank. Okay, no exceptions. My boundaries are not to be crossed. Okay, and being comfortable, and you can say that to people without being an asshole. You know, you don't have to curse everybody out to let them know that you're serious about what it is that you're saying. Okay, you don't. All right, the next we have the alchemist. Okay, and then we have awakening. Next to that, we have water cleansing. Okay, so these three cards in itself is telling me that there are some things that need to be cleansed inside and outside of your body. Okay, this is the outside of your body, the water cleansing, and then I'm getting the herbalist with the inside of you needed a cleansing in order for you to go through your full awakening process. Remember, I was talking to you guys not just about the heart. Your gut is also another entire vessel that is almost like another heart. Okay, um, it controls all of the mechanisms that help to clean you out. Think of your gut as and I don't want this to sound nasty, but think of it as like a toilet, right? Once you go so many times, when you dump everything out, you want to sanitize. You want to make sure you're bleaching. You want to make sure you're putting things inside of there to clean it out so that when something else get ready to come out, it's sanitary. It's clean for you, right? So just imagine all of the heartache, all of the bad relationships, all of the bad bosses, the bad things that's happened with your family, mommy issues, daddy issues, all that. Imagine your gut being the thing that removes that stuff from your energy, okay? So you want to make sure you're putting things in your body that's going to keep that healthy as well, because that won't be the last pain and hurt that we go through. The longer we live, the more things we're going to have to process, the more things we're going to have to understand, the more adjustments we're going to have to make. So putting good things in your gut, right? Because your gut is what holds your feelings. Does that make sense? People think it's their heart. It's not. It's your gut that holds your feelings, okay? So you want to make sure that you are putting the right things in there. Using herbs is a very good way to do that. It can be really simple stuff. To putting turmeric on stuff, tapping a little cinnamon in your coffee or in your tea. You know, look up the benefits of those things, okay? It could get even bigger than that. You can use oils. You can use olive leaf extract. You can use black seed oil. There's all type of ways you can help to aid your gut, okay? Probiotic, prebiotic, all those things are excellent to keep your gut health clean, but you want to make sure you're focusing on that area because, like I said, that is the powerhouse of cleaning out your emotions, okay? And I hated to use a toilet as, you know, example, but you guys understand what I mean with a toilet, how often you have to clean it because it's so much gunk and junk, and you know, you use that thing several times a day. It's like, ew, you know, clean it out. It's the same thing with your emotions. You're processing different emotions every day. You have new experiences every day. You run into new people every day. Okay, so you have to keep it clean, right? Next, we have scrying mirror, shadow. We already talked about dealing with your shadow stuff, facing yourself, facing your shit, accepting it, moving on. Okay? We have spirit initiation. We have ancestors and remembrance. And we have winter that came in sideways. I'm going to couple these three together because the way they fell in unison with each other. I do feel like your ancestors are kind of trying to give you guys a bit of a break. Not necessarily not being with you or not following you or not aiding you on your path or your journey, but kind of letting up a little bit with their activity in order to give you time to understand how to handle things on your own, teaching you almost like your mom, right? When you're a child and you let's say you have a child and your baby learns how to walk at, let's say, 2 or however old babies are when they learn how to walk, right? They learn how to walk. After they learn how to take those few steps and they kind of get good at it, you stop really holding your hand out to aid them because you want them to fall and pick themselves up and learn how to balance. If every single time they're getting ready to wiggle and fall over, you reach your hand out, they never really learn how to walk properly, right? So it's kind of the same thing with your ancestors. Yes, they want to be there. Yes, they're going to look after you the same way you would with a child, right? You're going to look after your baby. You're not going to let your baby go and jump in the tub by themselves and drown, right? We ain't that stupid. But we can stand there at the door, curl our hair while the baby in a tub, 2, 3 years old, play with the little rubber ducky or whatever, and still keep a close eye on them while we're still handling things for ourselves. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting from your ancestors. They're saying, listen, we have other things to do. You aren't the only ancestor that we have to look after. So we're going to keep an eye on you, but we're also going to let you do you so you can figure out how to life. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm getting from that. All right, next we have fertility and passion, fire energy, which is the eclipse is coming in Aries. The retrograde is coming in Taurus, one day apart. Okay. Be careful that you don't get knocked up if you don't want to be knocked up. All right. But also understand that you are getting very passionate about your dreams, about, like I told you guys, if it's something you let go of, something that you were writing, something that you were doing, some kind of project you were starting, pick those things back up. Okay. Now's a great time. Finally, we have witch healer. Excuse me. A lot of you are going through all this stuff just for you to gain some healing power. I know, right? But this is the thing. Everybody is in a different energy. So everybody won't need to go through all of this stuff in its entirety in order for them to receive this healing power. Okay, everybody won't get this crown by experiencing every single thing that came out in the reading. It really just depends on where you are on your journey, how much of this change you're already in the process of doing. Like some of you are already starting to write or picking up your old passions or thinking about opening up your business that you closed a few years ago or whatever, right? Some of you are already in the process. So some of these things are going to be a little bit easier for you. But then there may be some people who having difficulty with facing their shadow self. They may have a little bit more difficulty with that, but it might be easier for them to do their passions and vice versa, right? So it depends on where you are with this energy will be how this energy will affect you. All right. Everybody will not be affected in the same way. Please take the message as the way it came out. Okay. Know that the message will not resonate with everyone, but this is an energy that will be affecting the entire planet. Pay attention to your feelings, nurture yourself, be nice to yourself, be nice to other people, and be kind with your words because they're going to come back to bite you in your ass if you don't. Okay. All right. So that is you guys' reading for the... I'm going to have to go and reword this because it's literally an eclipse and a retrograde side by side, one day apart. For those of you who missed that part, we have a retrograde coming up. An eclipse coming up on the 20th, which is in Aries. And we have a retrograde the day after on the 21st. It's in Taurus. Two hard-headed animals with horns. Okay. So, I hope this helped you guys. I hope that you guys take into consideration all the messages. Like I said, if you didn't get a chance to write everything down, because I know I talk kind of fast, go and watch the playback, pause things where you need to pause them, write down, take the notes that you need to take down, and send it to somebody who might, need to hear this message. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all got going on, okay? Because I really want to know my nosy self. I love each and every one of you. I'm going to get my ass up off of here, and I will see you guys later in the next video. Thanks for the thumbs up, likes, and the subscribes. Later, y'all.